Hey baddies, I'm back, and guess where I am? London. As if I didn't mention it enough times across like every single social media that I could possibly yap on. I've moved to London. The city. As you can see, my flat looks a bit different to last time I did a tour. Well, it doesn't really. I'm saying that very loosely because I kind of started putting some stuff away, then I was like, put it on the later base, not for right now. But this weekend I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna vlog what I'm getting up to, because the last weekend I spent here, I spent in bed because I was ill. Can you imagine, like, I moved to London and then I'm like bed bound, bed rotting, whatever you want to call it. I was there, it was rare, I was there, duvet to the chin. But I'm so back, even though I've got like another illness now, which I think is so not cool, but just some cutesy wholesome vibes. Because if you think I can afford to like live the London life, do things and like eat and like do things that are like expensive, like I can't do that. But I can do like wholesome, like maybe can afford a coffee, maybe can afford the tube, and that's kind of it. Kind of like telling myself I'm on like a low spend year because it's like low-key a trend now. I don't know if you guys have seen that, like overconsumption is out. What's it called? Pan? What's that thing like that everyone's doing on TikTok, like to pan, like pan challenge or whatever, basically where you actually use everything. Everyone's got it in their heads that they have to like buy new things all the time, so like now it's cool to do like pan challenge where like you actually use everything till there's nothing left in it. That's just called like, oh, that's most people's lives. That's most people's, like, most people can't afford to buy like 6 foundations a month. Like, that's normal. Okay, that's normal. But yeah, sorry, there's a little rant. Oh my god, like I've been WFH for the last 2 days. Yeah, by the way, I'm an office baddie now. Can you believe it? I'm a 9 to 5 office baddie. Coming from the girl who worked in a cafe for 3 years, never didn't work weekends. One thing about London is like there's something going on outside at all times. I have not heard silence in 3 weeks. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I'm a 9 to 5 baddie. Like, can you believe I used to like get up at like 5:30 and work a 10-hour shift and then come home and just like sit in like the stench of coffee grounds, and like I've just been adjusting to like the commute into the centre of London. Like, that is not for the faint-hearted. Not even having to like hold on the tube because you're actually being held up by people. That's crazy. That is crazy, that is. And so yeah, we're just gonna have like a wholesome weekend, I suppose. I think my mum's coming tomorrow because she just can't get enough. No, I'm kidding, she hasn't seen me for like 2 weeks, and that is a lot. I've lived with that woman for 19 years and she's bestie. I think that's been a challenge. But tonight we're gonna have a chill one. I've done like loads of online training today, so I'm feeling quite fried. I'm feeling like I can't possibly take in another ounce of information, but I haven't learned something new in like a year. And that sounds so stupid. Like, I mean like learn, like, do you know what I mean? Like learning. Like, my boyfriend bought me a Mike's mic. Let me show you. Oh well, this is kind of complicated now. So for Christmas I got a Mike's mic, if you're unsure. I mean, I don't really think you're supposed to hold it like this because it kind of looks a bit stupid, but I kind of want to do some like sit down chatty videos more from like a power perspective, because I think this looks cool as fuck and I would feel really like dom if I sat and like chatted like this. But I was gonna say, like, if that's what you want, let me know, but I don't care because that's what I want to do, so I'll probably do it anyway. Anyway, I can hear people shouting. That's so stressful. I need to go outside, I think, because I've been outside once in the last 2 days, and that was on my lunch break today to get a coffee from the coffee shop that is literally downstairs, so it wasn't really like I was really doing anything. So I'm gonna go. I need to take my bin out. This is like a thing here that like you can only take your bin out between certain times of the day, and you just like leave it on the street. I was like, what? That is so bizarre to me. So I'll be downstairs taking my bin out. I low-key need to get another sponge to wash up with because I thought I had a pack of them, turns out I only have one. Might check out the reduced section in Tesco because why the hell not. And I also need to check my like not letterboxed what am I saying? I need to check my post box because I haven't actually done that yet, and I ordered some stuff off. Sorry. Am I going to hell? Maybe, but I'm probably already going, so doesn't matter if I order off TikTok shop, probably not. So I ordered some stuff for Valentine's Day. Sorry, I did. So bad. I ordered my boyfriend's Valentine's Day presents off TikTok shop, but like needs must, do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna see if they're there because it said it was delivered today, and I was like, I don't really understand like where they are, so I'm gonna go and investigate. But I might need to just sit in my bed for a bit because I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. Anyway, anyway, that's the plan for tonight. I'm gonna make couscous, I think. I was gonna do like a chips, veggie burger, beans tea. When I say chips, I mean smiley faces, because sorry, like, sorry, I do still eat smiley faces, but I think I might make couscous because I need to use up some veg, and also I think that's more aesthetic. But I think making couscous is more aesthetic than smiley faces, mozzarella burger and beans. I always talk so much at the start of videos, and I'm like, people probably won't watch like the massive rant I have at the start of the videos, but people probably click on and be like, why the fuck is she talking for 10 minutes? Sorry, like, a girl loves to yap. Should I give you like a mini apartment tour again? No, it hasn't really changed. I've done some stuff there. Oh my god, I was in bed last night, obviously. At 4 a.m, I could hear this like clicking noise, and I was like, I'm going insane. Like, is this all in my head? Like, is this all in my head? Turns out I wasn't. There's a bit on the window that has like come off outside, and it's been like flapping in the wind and clicking against the window. When I tell you, I've never found something more infuriating in my entire life. I was trying to sleep and it was like windy and stormy. Sorry. And it was like really windy, and I was like, if that noise doesn't turn itself off, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And it's like, I can't really like talk to my landlord and be like, can you glue down the piece of plastic that keeps flapping by my window, because that's just so stupid. And he's gonna be like, no. I was up here in this corner of my room at 4 a.m, like, what is that sound? Like, pacing back and forth, like, what is that sound? And that issue is yet to be resolved. So, oh wait, it's low-key messy. It's not messy, but because I'm too messy. If that song plays one more time, I can't do it. Anyway, on with the show. Hey guys, I'm low-key shaking right now. This is so stupid. But so the woman downstairs, and I know it's a woman, and I'll tell you for why, has made a noise complaint about me. Okay, I've been here 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, to my landlord, and they messaged me being like, oh, just letting you know, had a few noise complaints. And I was like, okay. And like, the complaint was about like walking around at night. I was like, so am I supposed to like hover? Am I supposed to fly around my flat at night? Don't understand. And I've heard her multiple times shout, shut up at me. Pardon me, on a Saturday night, you're gonna shout, shut up at me for walking around my own flat. I'd get it if like she complained about music or like talking or something, but if you're complaining about somebody walking, I don't get it. And literally just now, that's why I'm shaking and felt the need to tell the story. I was sat on my bed playing my guitar, you know, just chilling. It's an acoustic guitar, okay? It doesn't go very loud, and I wasn't playing it very loud because I'm sick, and I was just sort of like singing quite quietly, playing quite quietly, feeling quite Phoebe Bridgers, if you will. And I hear her shouting, and I'm like, I couldn't quite tell what she was saying, so I carried on. Again, not at a high volume because it's chill vibe. Shouting up at me, like, turn your music off. I'm like, I just sat here and I was like, actually shaking. Like, I am still shaking, actually, if you can tell. I don't do confrontation, I don't do this sort of thing. It's 6:10 on a Friday night, and you're telling me I can't sit in my own flat that I pay rent for from my own money and play my acoustic guitar after I finish a day's work.
Why is this speech Loki giving? Sorry, am I being too loud? In my own house that I pay for with the songs I wrote about my own life.
Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad but more stressed, but mostly mad. And now I don't want to go out. Is she taking my girl rights away from me by saying I can't play my acoustic guitar in my bed quietly at 6:10 on a Friday night? But do you know what? I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna challenge myself to do it. If I wasn't vlogging, I probably would just stay in bed. It's gonna be kind of annoying for you if I now just decide to stay in the whole night. Not that I'm doing much, I'm literally going to take my rubbish downstairs, going to Tesco, and then getting my post. But for the vlog, facing my fears for the vlog, maybe that's what I'll title this video. Okay guys, it's officially face your fear time. Face your fear with Gracie. Leave your flat edition. I'm still really shook up about that situation, like, call me dramatic, but I don't deal well with confrontation, and I just keep getting really stressed that like she's gonna get me kicked out of my flat and then I'm gonna be homeless. I do need to get some more squash because I go through cherries and berries like it's going out of fashion. I've got my bag of rubbish. I actually don't have a bin yet, I just have a bag. I don't really want to buy a bin when a bag works perfectly fine, and it's like cute and purple and smells of lavender, so what's not to love? I'm still shaking, honestly. The way these things affect me should be studied.
Hey buddies, so I've eaten my tea. I actually also messaged my landlord, which was super stressful and nervy, but I was just like 2025 is the year of sticking up for yourself. But I think it's getting resolved, which is good. I'm probably just gonna chill for the rest of the night. I need to like seriously chill. Fuck it, I'm having a glass of wine. I've had this wine in my fridge for like since I got here pretty much, because I bought it for me and my mum for like one of the first nights that I moved in, and then I was like really ill. Don't know if I've mentioned, but I was like really ill and I never got to drink any of the wine that's been in my fridge for like nearly 2 weeks. Is that gonna be safe to drink? Probably, it'll be fine, right? Normally wine doesn't last for 2 weeks in my fridge, like that's not really a thing. £2 from Asda this was. I love it, like that works for me, do you know what I mean? Sublime. I haven't actually drank in like ages. I had a pint like last week, but I couldn't even finish it. That's not like me. I'm gonna watch more of This Is England now. Loving it. I watched the film the other day and I'm making my way through the series. It's so good. I need to look for somewhere for me and my mum to go for food tomorrow, because she was like, oh, are you paying? I was like, sure. I probably should, considering like you raised me for 19 years and like all of that biz, so I need to find somewhere affordable for us to eat tomorrow. Hey baddies, happy Saturday. Well, it's probably not Saturday for when you're watching this, but it's Saturday for me, so that's what we're going with. I'm just getting ready to go out. Kind of had a very slow, chill morning, which I needed. I really needed that. So that was nice. I've had a shower. I feel like we need like a bit of a life update, because I chatted a lot in the last video, but I did my first week of my new job this week. So that was really fun. I was kind of scared, like obviously, but I really didn't really know what the role was, like, or what, I knew what the role was, but I didn't know what the day-to-day sort of stuff would look like. So I kind of got to find out more about that, and thank God it's exciting and I like it, because I was kind of like, low-key really don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Thank God I enjoy it and it's like my vibe, do you know what I mean? The only thing I have found weird is like when oh my God, my friend is really bothering me today. When I was at home, I like got on really well with everybody who I worked with, and that was kind of like the perk of the job. Like it was a barista job, but I got on with everybody so much that it didn't feel like I was a barista as much. It felt like I was just hanging with my friends every day, so that was fun. So that's kind of what I've missed this week, is like, obviously I don't really know anybody at work that well, and obviously that's like really expected, but I don't know, I think that's kind of like been weird, especially like working from home. Like I didn't leave the house on Thursday. I don't know, I kind of just struggle with like the lack of social, not that like I'm not talking to people, but like talking to people that I know every day, like whilst making coffee and like having a chat and stuff. I've missed that this week from like a work perspective, like just the social side of things. And also like living at home, I would just like message my friend and we'd go out somewhere like that night, like, you know, I'd go to their house or something, and I really haven't had that this week. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just like adjusting to it. A lot of my friends and the people around me right now are like starting uni and stuff, and I think that uni culture is obviously very social and based around making friends and stuff. I've sort of just moved away and like haven't entered like another social environment. Obviously like work is social to an extent, but like, why does my chin look like that? I'm also just working, you know? But yeah, like I've missed like bestie time this week. I'm not crying, I was just coughing. I'm like sobbing. I'm close, no I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think I've sort of missed that like social aspect of going to work, because I've started somewhere new. So obviously I don't know people, so it's not going to be as social. I really enjoy working from home. When I was in college, I used to like just work from home all the time, because I don't know, I find like offices and classrooms quite like overwhelming, and like when there's so many people talking, like, I find it hard to concentrate on my own work and stuff. Also, another thing that's weird is I've never like worn my own clothes every day. Literally from the age of 4, I've worn some sort of uniform. So like this week I've been getting up super early just to find out what I want to wear, because it's a bit of a novelty for me at the moment. I'm sure I'll literally get over it and be like, this is so boring and like difficult, but bloody loving that this week. Do you mind? Anyway, I think me and my mom are gonna go this bitch. I was saying yesterday, like, I haven't heard silence in so long. It's never quiet here. Case in point, there's always some drilling or like cars or people shouting or like such a weird thing to get used to. It also never gets dark. I haven't seen stars in like weeks. I haven't seen like a pitch black sky in weeks because of like all the light pollution and stuff. I'm enjoying the London lifestyle. It is like intense. If I'm gonna leave the house, I'm gonna leave the house for a reason. I think also naturally, who likes my big cup, by the way? Look how mega that is. Naturally, oh my god, I can't speak today. Sorry guys, like my voice is gone. Maybe that's a sign from above telling me to shut the fuck up. But podcasts I've been loving this week. I think it really just fills the silence. And equally, the woman downstairs keeps complaining about me playing music. Let's chat. Like, I just want to talk. Like, don't get me started, because yesterday I was stressed about it. Today I'm angry, if anything, because I'm just like, what am I supposed to do then? Like, what's the alternative here? Like, what am I supposed to do? Queen, diva, what am I supposed to do? I think, well, I'm a big Jake Shane therapist fan, and I think as he's getting bigger, he's just getting like more iconic guests on. Like, what do you mean he's just had FK Twigs on? Like, that's insane to me. Like, that's insane to me. Like, that's kind of like getting like, not royalty, because I don't think she'd enjoy that, but like that's like top tier girl. Like, I think maybe Charlie going on there kind of paved the way for like actual celebrities to go on rather than like influencers and stuff. Oh, that looks so bad. I just hate when my eyeliner like curls up at the end rather than goes straight out. Genuinely like the bane of my life. I just need, if I frown then it will look bad, so I just need to be really happy all day. I've been watching This Is England. It's actually like really intense. Obviously like the film is intense, but I was like, oh, I wonder if it's just like, you know, friends being friends and whatever, and it kind of mellows down a bit. It really doesn't. Oh my god, my makeup looks so bad. I was like, I want to look cool today, and so took it too far. FML. Okay guys, allow me to show you. This is the outfit, the cool girl outfit, if you will. Long black trench coat and my brown boots. I haven't felt cool in so long. I'm gonna go to the station now. Houston on a Saturday is not for the weak. Time with my mom. I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks, and she's bestie. Anyone that knows me, she's bestie. It's like 9 o'clock now. I feel kind of ill, which is really pissing me off. I've literally just been ill for like a week, but this is like cold vibes rather than like stomach bug vibes, so hopefully I can power through. I've got some leftover couscous from yesterday, but I think I might just have super noodles. I've got a lot of couscous, so I'm like, I could just have that tomorrow night. I don't want to eat couscous at 10 to 9. I'm also like really tired. I had a pint of Peroni and then a pint of cider, and it really wiped me out. Like, I'm actually exhausted. Maybe it's the pints, but I only had 2. But I also haven't drank that much in a long time. This happened to me a few months ago. Like, when all my friends went away to uni, I literally didn't really drink because I had no one to go out drinking with. And then I went out drinking with my cousin and I got absolutely hammered. Off like not really that many, well, it was quite a lot of drinks actually in hindsight, but like I could normally body that much alcohol and be completely fine, but I was absolutely paralytic. So maybe my alcohol tolerance has gone down, probably for good, because I spend so much money on nights out because I don't get drunk that quickly. Anyway, that's a sidetrack. Anyway, tomorrow I'm meeting my friends. I don't really know what the vibe is. I think we're just gonna get some coffee. I'm gonna have my fucking super noodles tonight because do you know what? I live on my own, so no one can stop me. Like, I hate I do that. Can I just say, like, when I do things like this, it is ironic. Hey baddies, happy Sunday. How are we all? Great. That's good. I'm going to meet my friends in a bit. My landlord is having a meeting with the kind lady downstairs. I kind of was quite unsure what he wanted me to do about it. So I'm kind of like scared to like leave, and then he's like, where are you? Because I was like, oh, I don't mind like having a chat with them. Like obviously I do mind, and I don't want to do that at all, because like that is the most stressful thing ever. But I wanted to like sound really mature. I was like, if you think like a chat will resolve the situation, like I'm so happy to do that. So I lied through my teeth essentially, and now I'm scared to leave the house in case, number one, they're having a chat like in the lobby, and I just have to awkwardly walk past them. Number two, in case he just like calls me and is like, where are you? Did you want to come for this chat? And it kind of makes me seem like silly if I'm like, oh, I've left. Well, to be honest, I did just film this section and then it deleted. So and I was discussing how I think I'm experiencing blush blindness. Like I have no clue if this is too much blush or if it's not enough blusher. I think it's too much, but then I'll look at myself from a different angle and be like, oh my god, I need more. These earrings are so thick. Like that bit that goes through my ear is so thick that I feel like I'm actually like re-piercing my ear every single time I try and put them in. I've got these little hoops instead. I'll show you guys my outfit in a sec. I'm wearing my Schnauzer slippers and some socks with Yoda on it. I don't really know where they came from because like I've never seen Star Wars. I don't have any particular like, I'm not particularly drawn to Star Wars related memorabilia, so I don't really know why I have Yoda socks, but I have weak ankles, right? If you like, I just think if you saw me in the street and you had no idea who I was, you had no idea anything about me, one thing you would be able to infer is that I have weak ankles. I think I just look like a weak ankled bitch, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I have weak ankles and I'm not afraid to say it. And those boots, because there's like the tiniest bit of a heel on them, like I get it in platformed trainers as well, like literally trainers, my ankles just like go over and it's so embarrassing. And my mum was with me yesterday and she was like, I'm really worried about this, is this becoming a problem again? I was like, no, like it doesn't even hurt, it's just my ankles give up. So I don't even know what my point was. Oh yeah, I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks to try and minimize the amount my feet are moving around in the boots so that my ankles don't give up, because my boots are a size too big, but they were like £17 from TK Maxx, and I was like, do you know what, I'll make it work. I was like, yeah, I'll take that one. I'm going to Primavera, right? Well, I've paid for my Primavera ticket. Have I paid for anything else? No. And like, if I did it again, I would buy flights at the time, because now tell me why a direct flight from London to Barcelona is over £400. It's just not possible. I just like, how am I supposed to do that? Hey guys, me again. It is actually a month after I filmed the majority of this video, but I'm just a girl in the world. I have booked my flights and accommodation now. Tell me why they were £800. But he's got 2 thumbs and is going to Primavera. This guy. Sorry, that was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I was watching Olivia Neal's Thailand vlog, like literally just, and I was like, I need to be in the sun and I need to be on holiday right now. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about at the moment. If anyone cares, but like, it's not the case that I'm not going. Like I'm going, I've booked my ticket and like I have to be there. Like it's in my blood. That concert lineup is in my blood, okay? But it's just how we get there. And I'm thinking maybe the flights might be a tiny bit cheaper, because basically London to Barcelona, it's like you're looking at 450 quid for a direct flight. And if you think I'm doing like a non-direct flight for like maybe £100 less, like you're so wrong, because they're like 18 hours and I quite frankly don't have that in me. I'm thinking maybe if we like extend it either side, maybe we do the festival in the middle and have a few days either side of like chilling and like, I don't know, but I'm wearing my cheetah print coat kind of makes me feel baddie, to be honest. Like I just feel so cool wearing this, and I've got my boots on. Sorry guys, my voice is absolutely fucked today. Like, I don't, like, how dare I not be able to yap? Like, it's crazy. Gloves match the nails, match the lips, match the bag, match the umbrella. So do you know what? Call me uncoordinated in every other aspect of my life, but don't say that I can't match accessories, okay? One thing I do want to buy today is a red scarf, because I only have green scarves. And green and red kind of clash a little bit, and sometimes it's fine, but when the pop of colour like today is red, green is just too much. So I also need to get a grip.